Hello guys and welcome to a new WetalkUAV video. These are some of the facts we have put together. You have been asking us and we want to be the first because, you know, we kind of know something about drones. Not like that I or am. Let's go inside. One of the most upcoming questions was whether the MAVIC Air had color styles like Cine-like or D-Log, and the answer is yes, but it only does have right now Cine-like, no D-Log. Another question many of you have been asking is whether we can charge the drone directly through the USB port, and the answer is no. You have to take out the battery and charge it independently. There's no charging via drone. So this directly discards power banks, cable to your computer or to the wall. It does not charge a drone. So going directly to the third fact, actually you were asking us the SD cards, which cards are recommended, up to which capacity, and DJI here says that you can use a card up to 128 gigabytes, and mostly they are recommending SanDisk Extreme Pro cards, but any good card with a high bitrate will work on that. Another question that you guys had is, of course it does not have OcuSync, but how does it connect to the goggles? And well, you have to go via USB and micro HDMI type D into the goggles and you can enjoy the MAVIC Air. It does have some latency, but it's pretty okay, and our test was pretty good too. And talking about goggles, the question, does it work with fat sharks? No, it does not work with any fat shark. Do you guys need to do FAA registration? The answer is yes, you need to register your drone. Yes, you can take JPEG RAW photos, and yes, they are in DNG format. Another question you guys had, well, more than a question, it was actually a complaint, is of course the battery is at the bottom of the drone. Is there any danger that it might fall? Well, of course it's at the bottom. There's always a possibility, but the system is so complicated, not for taking out, but it's not easy. And I believe it's quite complicated that the battery falls out, and DJI probably has been testing this quite a few times, and you don't have to worry about this. Some of you also were asking where the SD card slot is, and the question is here at the back part of the drone. You have the Type-C entrance for the cable for transferring data to your assistant and so on, and the SD card slot is down there. Another very interesting point, probably one of the most interesting of these facts here, you guys have been asking how to connect the phone via Wi-Fi. Well, actually all you have to do is turn the drone on, not the controller, and now the interesting part comes. You get into the app, click on Enter Device, and then you have to choose among two possible options. The first one is connect the aircraft via Wi-Fi. Once you click on that, another two options come up here. The first one, the top one, will tell you to turn on also your controller, connect it via cable. Well, this is not interesting. The second one, if you choose aircraft only, there is a nice tutorial, and it will tell you how to connect it. Well, once we do this, the interesting thing is we have to click this little LED button here for 4 seconds. And now the Wi-Fi is visible or open, and if this doesn't work, you actually have here another function to click, and it opens up a camera for using the QR code. Once you take your Air and you see that there is a QR code, you can actually just hold your camera in front and it will read the information about the Wi-Fi. It will ask you if you want to connect it, and all you have to say is join and put the password, and you are connected via Wi-Fi. This is actually something very interesting. If you also choose the second option, which was here entering the camera view, all you can do is enter the app. You will see nothing, but you can actually change the parameters or the settings of your camera or of your video in order to save some time later on. Also, you guys have been talking about the noise level of this drone, and some people actually were saying about official data that it was 20 decibels less noisy than the Mavic Pro. well, I can tell you that is for sure not true. We're gonna test it just here. It is a small area, it is closed, and we have just not a very professional device, but it will show us at least the difference. You know, it won't be exact, but it will tell us the difference. So let's take a look. A lot of talk also about the Wi-Fi signal, and actually the answer to all those people asking how strong it was. It is 4 times as strong as the Spark signal, going up to 2000 meters in CE, compliant Europe, UK, and on FCC it goes twice as much as on the Spark. Very interesting also, as some people were complaining, you know that this drone does have also new quick shots compared to the Spark, and you need those 2 rear sensors, because with those new quick shots, the Boomerang, the Asteroid, and all the ones that you had on the Spark too, like the Asteroid, the Rocket, there were people complaining actually that they were losing their drone or crashing the drone because at some point the drone was flying backwards, you know, and this will help you not to crash as many times as you did before. Also, and this is not a fact, this is more of a mistake that we did here, because the info that was given to us was wrong. I said in our full in-depth review that this drone was capable of flying up to 2.5 kilometers, and the reason I'm saying this is because it's 2.5 miles, which are 4 kilometers. So my apologies here, this drone is capable of 2.5 miles. Oh, and another question that you guys had was whether the Spark control... Yeah, this one is the Spark controller. They're actually almost exactly the same. I said somehow that this one, the Mavic Air, was bigger, but it's not. It's exactly the same. The only difference is, as you can see here, this plastic that the Mavic Air does not have it here. But the buttons, everything is exactly the same. So can you use the Spark controller on the new Mavic Air? And the answer is no. We were just testing it, having lots of beeps and sync problems, but it did not work. So no, you can't use the Spark controller on a Mavic Air. Well guys, we really hope that you liked this video, that you learned some. We did this video for you with your questions on our in-depth review. We had to test it and play a little bit around, and the more you actually comment, the more we learn, the more you learn, so it's all a big and nice circle of life. Nothing else to say. If you like this video, leave the thumbs for Chivo and for the Mavic Air and for me. And nothing else to say, always remember to keep calm and talk UAV.